I don't know if you can see. This is why I didn't have an actual bed for the longest time. Because Toby sleeps under my bed. And then I worry, maybe unreasonably, that my bed is gonna fall on top of him. But he looks so comfy. I love. Welcome my freckled friends, this is Jamie, and in today's video we are going to check out the new SKZ-Record by Seungmin titled Goodbye. So I did already know that this was a thing, and I've heard that it is sad. And I think I heard that Chan wrote it about having to say goodbye to his parents and his family at home when he moved back to Korea, I think. So yeah, I'm excited to listen to it. I am not prepared to cry today, although I was crying yesterday. I'm still having a hard time. I'm still having a hard time with Chaco. I will say I do have moments like very randomly that I just like burst out into tears. So I don't know that I'm like fully prepared to cry today, but we'll see. And I'm hoping, I feel like typically SKZ records have English subtitles on them. I think they usually do. So I'm hoping that this one does, and I will try to pay attention to the lyrics and to use this old noggin. I'm anticipating this being beautifully written, beautifully performed. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh shit. Oh no. Sorry, I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the captions on or if this song is going to be completely in English. I wish that this was like real time so I could ask y'all. Is this song fully in English? Okay, I'll leave those out. If he starts singing in Korean, I'll turn them back on. But
if I could change the rhythm of time, I'd go back and forth a million times. If that's what it takes to keep you right by my side. My dearest, I'm sorry. Hurt so deep inside. I shouldn't have let you go. Why did I say goodbye? Holding your hands, yeah, we never let go. Squeezing 5 times, that's our only little code. Told you good night, but you're spending all night as alone. Should have never said goodbye.
assuming he's referring to his sister. Chan, that is.
Dear mom and dad, I'm sorry I tried to stay the same, but to my demise, the things around me have broken me up, but still, I'll always love you.
I didn't cry. That was very close at the beginning. That was beautiful. I'm assuming the second verse was kind of him talking to his sister. And when I say him during this whole thing, I'm pretty much, not during this whole thing, but right now, I'm talking about Chan, who wrote the song. And that's gotta be difficult, especially when you are, especially since he's the older brother and he left at such a young age. So he probably does feel like he missed out on a lot of his little sister's life and her growing up, and, you know, kind of our siblings, or at least the people that were around all the time, shape us into who we are. It definitely has to be difficult. Sorry, I all of a sudden thought about being without my sister, and it makes me like want to cry a lot. I was not without my sister, and I can't imagine not being without my sister. I almost fell apart when she lived in just Virginia for 5 years. But yeah, it's got to be difficult, and because he's so far away, I actually don't know how close South Korea is to Australia. Yeah, that's got to be difficult, and I think on both sides, you know, on his sister's part as well as his. And there does have to be some kind of guilt that comes with you doing something for yourself, but it means that you're having to give up something else, or, you know, you're not going to be there for, you know, other people in your life for their big moments. And in this last part, I feel like this can kind of, this last part had me almost crying, because I feel like, not just in the entertainment industry, but I think a lot of kids kind of feel this way. At some point in time, this like, dear mom and dad, I'm sorry I tried to stay the same, but to my demise, the things around me have broken me up. I'm sure it's got to be difficult for parents as well to see their kids that, you know, obviously, hopefully they've been around them for their entire life and have seen them at different phases and different stages of their life, the growth that they go through as a human being, the things that they experience, the hardships they face, that definitely kind of dictates the type of person that they're going to be. And, you know, it does have to be, I'm sure it is kind of hard to see your kid becoming somebody who maybe is a little bit different than what they were like as when they were kids, when they were with you. And I think that happens. I mean, that obviously happens for everybody. We don't stay children our entire lives, and, you know, we develop our own thoughts, our own opinions, our own experiences that kind of shapes us into who we are as an adult. And definitely with Chan kind of moving into like his late 20s, you know, I think just in general, like without even being in this industry, he would kind of turn into something else, and turn into somebody else. And then you add on to that being in this industry. This industry does a lot of great things for people, but it also does a lot of bad things to people. Yeah, it's got to be difficult trying to remember who you are. Yeah, I don't know. That last part I think touched me the most. And I sometimes think about that as well. I think mine is more like, mine's honestly, I think, the exact opposite. Because I'm always just kind of like, Mom and Dad, I'm sure you expected different from me. You know, when I was a kid, you probably thought that I would be doing different things by now, that I would be doing more. And, you know, you may have seen my life turning out different from how it has now. And I frequently think about that. I think especially because I still live with them. Like, I'm sure you thought at this point that you would have like an empty nest, and, you know, that you maybe would have a couple more grandchildren, and you maybe would have another son-in-law, and that, you know, you would be telling your friends and coworkers all about my successes and stuff like that. And so I frequently think about that. Not that my parents are like that at all. They're not. They're very compassionate and very supportive and very proud parents of my sister and I, kind of no matter what we do. So it's not like they have instilled that within me. That's like my own thing. We have moved away from the point of this. This is beautiful, and I know I've been talking all about Chan this whole time. Seungmin did a wonderful job at, as I figured he would. There were certain things in here that I feel like we're now hearing from Seungmin a lot more than we used to, because I can no longer say, oh yeah, we don't really hear this from Seungmin much, because he's now doing it a lot. More like sustained notes, higher notes, falsetto, all of that. That's why I don't wear... If you have a dog, especially if you have a white dog or a light colored dog, don't wear black socks. I have 2 pairs of black socks and I very rarely wear them. The only reason I'm wearing them now is because I need to do laundry. Very rarely wear them because there is dog hair everywhere. Seungmin was wonderful, as I thought he would be. There were times in which he sounded like Chan because I had to hold him. A little bit here. I think it's because, again, even though he has been doing it more lately, I still feel like we don't hear Seungmin do falsetto a lot, especially if it's more than just like one note. He will sometimes like go up, do 1 or 2 notes and then come back down. This like whole phrase in falsetto, I feel like he doesn't do that a whole lot, but I think Chan does and Lino does. So for a second when that came on, I was like, oh, is Chan featured in this song? Kind of like with Streetlight. But yeah, this is beautiful. It's really nice, but it's a very vulnerable moment as well. People sharing their inner thoughts, especially if those inner thoughts are not necessarily the most positive. Coming from somebody who I don't like sharing, like at all, to a point where when people share even a little bit, I'm like, you don't need to overshare, guys. I'm trying to get out of that mindset because I used to judge harshly. Not harshly, I'm not gonna say harshly, but I used to judge people who would just like talk about themselves freely. I'd be kind of like, why are they telling us all this? Oversharing. No thank you. But I'm like, they're not oversharing. They're sharing. They're getting their thoughts out. They're getting their feelings out. I'm like, Jamie, you don't share enough. I was like, so please stop judging. So yeah, it's like seeing into somebody's soul, you know? And it's a very vulnerable position for, I know, definitely Chan to be in. So I hope everybody is embracing this song and showing some love. I think that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.